That little Vietnamese woman. We had a really close relationship for several months. And I genuinely loved her. And I know that she cared about me too. There was that phase, right? Don't come back to my bar until I give you permission. If you do, I will call the police. But we can continue to have a relationship on Facebook. And I may, at some point in the future, tell you that you can come back to my bar and see me. It may be in a day, or a week, or a month, or a year, or never. I may never invite you back. And you need to be okay with that. We can have a relationship on Facebook. I was just like, that just, I find a woman that I'm actually like, the reason I wasn't cool and calm and composed is because I actually wanted to put a ring on this woman's finger. I actually was like, this is the one. I don't see anything here that I don't like. Every single thing I see makes me like you more. Every single moment that I'm with you, I like you more than the day before. And then suddenly we're doing Facebook shit. Anyway, I appreciated her art. She made a lot of statues. My last common law wife was a painter. She made statues. She had booths in her bar that were like gargoyles and shit all over them. Different kinds of gargoyles. One of them was like, you could see tormented faces trying to pull themselves through the wall. It was like a wall of flesh and blood and bone and skulls. It was really cool. It was really cool. It was something you would see in a set in a Hollywood movie. And I was Googling her to look at more of her art. Not in some creepy cyber stalker kind of a sense. Not like I'm trying to get inside her fucking head and manipulate her or fucking creepy fucking blah, you know what I mean? I have had a relationship with this woman for months. And I appreciate her art. And I'm online and I'm searching and I'm looking at her art. And then I find this website, this photographer. She posed nude for this guy. It wasn't really pornographic, I don't think you would say. They were nudes. She was much younger when she did it. She was paid to pose as a model. And there are all these nude pictures of her posing with playing cards in her hand. And it had her name and her phone number and the address of her business. And it was very clear that this was not being done with her knowledge or consent. And I had this idea that I wanted to help her. I cared about her and I wanted to protect her and preserve her dignity because I genuinely cared about her. And I talked to a lawyer and about it. And I had money. I had like $10,000 in the bank at that point. Money was starting to roll in from my contract at that point. And I was going to make arrangements to purchase the copyright for these pictures from him so that he would no longer have any right to these pictures and give these pictures to her so that she would be able to use copyright law to take down anybody who fucking shared these pictures. Because I wanted to help her to protect her dignity. She had done things, made mistakes when she was a younger woman, done things that were embarrassing. And I wanted to help her because I really genuinely did care about her. I loved her and I cared about her and I cared about her dignity. And we had this I block you, and then I unblock you, and then she blocks me, and then she unblocks me, and then I block her, and then I unblock her, and she blocks me, and then she unblocks me thing. And none of this would have happened if we'd have been in the same room with each other and we had eye contact and facial expressions and body language and we had the physicality. None of these things would have happened if we'd have had physicality. But this doing shit on the fucking internet when I really want to be with her and she's like got this pushing away kind of a thing going on. But I really did care about her. I tried really hard to be good to her. I treated her with love and respect. I was kind. I was honest. I was forthright. I was direct. I wasn't clingy. I treated her good. I was respectful to her business associates. I was respectful to her customers. I was respectful to her family. Anyways, she blocked me on Facebook. And I had never called her because she had never given me her number. And I could look her number up on her website. And I knew what her number was because it was listed on her website. But I didn't want to call her from that. I wanted her to give it to me. But I'm in this situation. She's blocked me. And I want her to know about this so that she can do something about this. So I called her. I might have texted her, I can't remember. I used the phone system instead of the Facebook chat system. And I made her aware of this. I was like, I'm not some creepy stalker. I wasn't like cyber stalking you, being a perv. I was looking at your art on Google and I found this. And this is the deal. And I want to help you. I talked to a law firm. We can buy the copyright for these pictures from this guy, and then you can make them disappear, and no one will be able to do anything about it. And she lost her fucking marbles because she didn't want anybody to see her that way or think of her that way, and she was really frantic. And there was this like desperation and this gratitude. But at the same time, she still wouldn't spend time with me. She still wouldn't talk to me face to face. And she wouldn't let me help her. She was grateful that I had made her aware of this so that she could do something about it. But she was going to deal with it herself. And she did deal with it herself. Because a day later, I went to check and see what was going on, if they were still there or not, and they were gone. So she dealt with it herself. But I actually cared about her. I loved her, and I respected her, and I cared about her, and I cared about her dignity. I wanted to help her to protect her dignity. And she fucking punished me for